There he is. Let's try this again. How he's doing now?
That's fine, thank you.
Well, the sound still sounds about funky, but we'll work around it, see what we can come up with.
Okay.
There, I heard you real
Anyway,
good. I hope, man, I heard you real good that time.
how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm brilliant. How, how's, are you looking forward to Christmas?
Oh, always. It's the most expensive time of the year, as always, but it's always a wonderful time to be around.
Ah, good, brilliant, brilliant. So, what have you been up to lately? Anything?
Just doing a lot of songwriting and doing a lot of song pitching and a lot of things. I've been since the last time we talked. I have pitched my music over to even close around your neck of the woods, to radio stations even close by you, all around there, doing a lot of taverns all over the United States, all over the world, pitching it out everywhere, getting it ready for spring and summer. Hoping, maybe knocking on wood, that maybe all this stuff will take place. I've got a bunch of them close by you, and from what I saw, man, that's some beautiful country you're living in right there, dude. That's a
Yeah,
beautiful place.
well,
Yes.
you send me some. If you send me some MP3 of your music,
Mm-hmm.
I will get it out to all the radio stations over here.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll send you all you can do. Right now, I'm doing a lot of pitching on that woman like you. I've been pitching it like crazy. I know you like it over there, so I've been doing a lot of that too.
Yeah, and also what I've been up to is that I have got my own radio station now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so it pass me all of it, and I'll start playing all your music on my radio station.
Well, there we go. There we go.
And actually, if you go on my radio station now, you will see a photo of you
Okay.
on my radio station. So there you go.
Yeah, I'll definitely I'll link it up to my website and everything at bryantriple.org.
Good. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to kind of like get in contact with you.
Oh,
And
I've
this is
always.
yeah, this is going to be our last one now until after Christmas, probably January.
Oh,
And
okay.
um, but I just kind of like thought, well, let's catch up with you before Christmas type and see how you're getting on and what's been happening and everything, and see if you can play a few songs for us.
Why, sure, always for you.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Yes, really good. So, what are you going to sing for us, then, Brian?
Well, I guess I sang probably your favorite one, and it seems to be catching on pretty big everywhere. I've got a radio station that likes it so well from out of Florida. They picked it up and they love it too. So I'll go ahead and kick off with that one right now.
Oh yeah, good.
Something about those mysterious eyes that amazes me and makes you full of surprise. I love the way you softly say hello. My heart pounds, makes my face start to glow. But there's just something that I want you to know. Well, now, what I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do for a woman like you. Love is something that I want to give. Just holding you makes it wonderful to live. When I see you smile, it makes it all worthwhile. Well, baby, say you'll walk right down that aisle. What I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do for a woman like you. Well, I give this ring as a token of love. I give my heart and soul, even all the stars above. But baby, it's you I'm thinking of. We'll spend a lifetime together, falling in love. What I wouldn't give, what I wouldn't say, what I wouldn't do for a woman like you.
Oh, I
Hey,
love that song.
oh well, thank you.
You know I love that song, don't
Oh
you?
yeah, that's why I sung it first.
Yeah, yeah. So, so what's been happening then? What's been happening about your music? Are you playing at the moment in any venues?
Well, I've been trying to push them up lately. There's been a lot of them there's just when they start popping up and getting ready to open up, a lot of them's kind of coming back down again. So they're kind of holding down the fort until around January and stuff. Maybe by chance, maybe it might come. Maybe they might start reopening up and we can start getting all these bookings going again. Uh, been trying to do a lot of pushing on my music and stuff on the radios and just doing a lot of songwriting stuff. Got me a band back together. We're finally working on that so we can start a full blown worldwide tour going everywhere. And I cannot
Oh,
wait to
brilliant,
see you in person. It will be fun.
brilliant. Yeah, I hope you come to the UK.
Going to. I'm going to.
If you come over to the UK, it'd be really nice to have a drink together and something to eat or something like that. So
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
like.
really nice to me.
We can
Yeah.
sit down and eat some place and sit around and just kick back and you can kind of show me some of the sceneries and stuff. I know
Oh yeah.
there's like a little castle kind of like in the middle of the road I was looking at, and it's like real cool looking. They got
Where's
like a
that to then?
huh?
That's probably in London, isn't it?
Well, no, it's right there close in your area. It's I don't know sure exactly where. I was just looking on YouTube, looking at some of the sceneries around close in that area and up there. It showed some kind of like a little castle close by that area. It looked pretty cool.
All
Like
right.
it, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just seeing some of the areas up there. It looks pretty neat. You got some beautiful area up in there. Oh man,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah. I live in a place called Devon. It's,
Okay, okay.
yeah, it's in England. It's in Devon. It's separate. What they do is they got Devon, Somerset, sorry, Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Wiltshire, and they've got all these other places. Essex, Sussex. Essex is where London area is, where the Queen lives.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so, but but the southwest where I live is the nicest in the country.
Well, from what
The
I've seen of it, you got some beautiful. It's just like I was amazed to see how England looks. Period. It's like there's so many different areas, and there's just like it's just breathtaking. Man, I cannot
yeah,
wait to
we live near a place called Dartmoor.
Dartmoor. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
Dartmoor is probably around about 3 miles, 4 miles away from us.
man,
It's
that's
massive. It's all sheep, cattle, horses. Really lovely.
kind of like farmland type area type stuff.
Yeah, 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 and it's really nice. It's really nice.
That is.
Um, when you kind of like going out onto your gigs, do you
Mm-hmm.
usually do you usually plan it, plan your songs, or do you think, oh well, I just play as I go along?
Well, I try to keep a list with me to kind of go over the list. A lot of people think it's a cheat sheet, but all it is just a list of the songs and stuff that I've got, and it's kind of letting me know where what kind of coming up next. And sometimes I'll scramble around that list, but very most of the time I keep it pretty close within ballpark range of that list. I try to keep it go down the list because um, first of all, if you're up there, if you get too sidetracked, it's kind of it can kind of blow your mind up. And sometimes you just kind of remember, okay, song number 8. Okay, so you talk for a brief moment, and then that way you know, okay, now I'm getting ready to do song number 8, and that makes it so much easier to keep track of that. And you just got your list of your songs right there, and you just know if you stay within that ballpark range, stay on that list, and kind of keep doing it that way. You can kind of make it through a little bit better. And but there's sometimes you forget to bring that list, so you just have to ad lib it and just kind of go for it and just say, here it is, you're cut live. Here you go.
Yeah, that's a trouble though, isn't it? Because especially if someone wants to kind of like do a dedication or something, then then that messes things up, then, doesn't it?
It does. It kind of chops your list up a little bit. That's when you say, "Well, I might chalk that song off and put this one on here." So you jump from song number 5, go straight on into song number 6, and say, "Okay, there, that would have been a good song." But then sometimes it's like, "Well, okay, I'll just scramble around, just do something else, and just do it." And it's more
Yeah, yeah.
fun does that way too, because a lot of times the fans just like it. You just there's a lot of times I might forget the lyrics of a song and just kind of make it up as I go along and make it sound good.
Yeah, yeah. Um, is it snowing where you are at the moment?
We've got snow today. First time snow. We've had snow all year long. We don't get snow very often. We used to get it all the time, but every winter. But the last 3 winters we've had very mild winters, and we've had pretty mild winter this year too. So to see a snow is kind of like an unusual thing. And we're supposed to get maybe 2 or 3 inches, which is not much, but that's enough to make the roads real fun at night.
No, it doesn't. No, not snow. Yeah, yeah. As I was saying, where I live near Dartmoor, when Dartmoor gets all snowed under, everything's white, all the land, all the scenery is white. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful to look at.
I love
But
looking at snow.
going going through it at night, Dartmoor at night, I used to take my girl when I had a girlfriend, and we used to go up Dartmoor, quite a bit, and to look at all the animals and stuff, and sneak around in the car park and things. And long time ago, man, long
back
time ago,
back in the day.
back in the day, yes, when I was a bit younger and beautiful and things like that. Um, but um, but the trouble is, also, where it's probably nicer where you live, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it stays pretty nice mostly. I mean, and best time around here in Oklahoma is right around your spring and fall years. Summer can get pretty warm, pretty hot. I mean, for the most part of it, you're used to seeing anywhere between 100 degrees weather, just sometimes massively for 2 weeks straight, and that's with the heat index as well. The heat index and the temperature both are 100 degrees, and so the humidity and the heat just about vaporize you, it seems like. But
Yeah,
then you got your wintertime. For most part of it, it'll stay mostly between right around the temperatures of I'd say in the wintertime you're used to seeing on a most normal day is anywhere between 40s and 60s and 70s. Last week got pretty warm. It got pretty close to 80 degrees a couple times, which is kind of unusual for middle of December. But for the most part, your spring and fall is usually your best time of the years.
yeah, I know, I know. I went to Canada around about 15 years ago, and I got caught out because I thought Canada was like really, really kind of like sunny and hot. So off I go on the plane with my shorts and everything, and my flip flops and everything. And when I, it's not funny, when I got over to Canada, it was like
A whole
everyone
different.
looking at me and saying, "It's snow outside." I think, what?
That reminded me of watching that movie called Cool Runnings. Those guys from Jamaica, they used to see in cold air. They get in there and they get in this airplane. All of a sudden, they see out there and it's got Arctic blast air at them, and all of a sudden they're like, "Ooh, it's cold out." He goes, wait till it starts getting wintertime.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I tried to share it with her. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Nice to see you again. So, are you going to sing us another song?
I sure can. Let's see here. How about this? There's kind of a popular song on the show. I wrote this song out of a mistake one time. Went to a town one time, and it's just like made a mistake through there. And I thought, well, I dug up on it and find out the town was built in 1910. They closed it up back in 2006. So that's kind of like a little ghost town in a way. Welcome to Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. Blessed with the luck of the Irishman. Beginning of the rainbow stars here, my friend. There's a little pot of gold all over this town. Here's where people go set down. There's an old boom town full of life and folks work hard day and night. Cars pass by here all the time. They leave with a smile in the sky shine. Then when the tragedy came, everyone packed up and moved away. Welcome Shamrock, my friend. Built this town in 1910. That's where the luck of the Irish ran. Beginning of the rainbow stars here, my friend. There's a little pot of gold all over this town. Here's where people settle down. Old town's all boarded up and no one is around here anymore. Town's full of weather, but the love's still here. We'll even share a little bit of Irish. There's nothing much to spread around, but you're always welcome right here in our town. Welcome Shamrock, my friends. I like that song because it talks about something that most everybody can relate to. A town that's been ran down for a long time, but still got that love still there, you know.
That's it. If a town has been run down, or a place has been run down, as long as there's love,
That's right.
and yeah. Why? So I get my tongue.
I do that all the time too.
Yeah. Why I kind of like also actually come on is because I've never got in deep with you before. So I
Okay.
just want to, if if I come, if I come over to you now with some questions, you don't have to answer it. Um, have you got? Do you have the faith?
I've got anything you want me to ask. I got faith. I sure do.
So Do you believe there is a God?
I sure do.
Right. Okay.
I sure
Good.
do.
Good. 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 Um, and also, if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing instead?
Well, me, I don't know. It seems like songwriting has always been such a deep passion for me. I guess if it wasn't for songwriting and that, it'd probably be a storyteller because I like to talk about history and stuff. I like a little things like that. I like things about the putting stories together, and I've got a lot of songs with a lot of background history behind it and stuff, and like that one right there you just heard a second ago. And so I guess if I wasn't a songwriter or a singer, it'd probably be like some kind of a storyteller or some kind of thing like that because I really enjoy that kind of stuff, and I like the aspect of the history and stuff behind things like that.
Yeah, because not music. It's like storytelling, isn't it?
It sure is, yeah. Especially if you if you write a lot of songs of backgrounds and stuff. Like I've got one called Jesse James. I've got one called Cherokee Bill. One's called Wild Horses, and the it unlocks the mind to a point to where it's like you're watching a movie in your head, and it's kind of like a history of that outlaw. You know, you kind of have pity for that person for a few moments, even though you know he was a bad outlaw. He enjoyed killing people and robbing and stuff. But in your mind, you have a small moment of pity for that person too. You know, so it unlocks that point there. You know, because you could either tell the story as the person was, or you could tell the story on a different side of them too. You know, because everybody has a good side and a bad side of them, no matter what they do.
Oh, we all got bad side and a good side.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
do you what was I going to say? Um, tell us about your Christmas song.
Oh man, I've got a couple of them I wrote. One of them is called Little Miss Santa Claus, and I wrote that as a novelty song, and I wrote for I was challenged one time. Can you write a Christmas song? And I thought, well, okay, well I want one to be kid friendly. Sounds more like kids anyway. And then at the same time, I want it to be kind of have an adult feel to it too. So when I wrote the song, it just kind of had that little fluffy, Christmassy kitty song to it, and I thought way I worked it out is it worked out pretty good because it has both the best of both worlds in the song. And as a matter of fact, here, I'll sing it for you.
Okay.
Won't you be my little Miss Santa Claus? I'll be your little fat man too. We'll sing Christmas carols around the Christmas tree like we used to do. Well, bring me out those sugar cookies. We'll camp out underneath the Christmas tree. You and me, my little Miss Santa Claus and me. Well, we need to put the little bitty elves to bed and all them reindeer too. And we'll sing Christmas carols the way we used to do. Well, now bring me out that eggnog. We'll camp out underneath the Christmas tree. You and me, my little Miss Santa Claus and me. Oh, yeah. You and me, my little Miss Santa Claus and me. Now you better watch out and you better not cry. You better not pout, I'm telling you why. My little Miss Santa Claus and me. You can't see what I'm talking about. It's got both worlds in there.
Yeah, what's that other Christmas song you got then?
Oh man, I had one I wrote. I haven't really worked with it much, and then I got a novelty one that I won't even hardly play at all because it's called Santa Claus Left Me a Chili Bean, and it's one of those type of songs I just feel like, let's forget it.
Yeah,
Everybody's got one of those type of songs. It's just like,
yeah. Do you sing Christmas songs a lot?
Not very often. I used to sing them quite a bit, and the reason why I kind of quit doing it is now I let my grandkids come over here and sing it for me.
Yeah, it's the
uh,
way of doing it, isn't it?
it's more fun listening to little kids sing it. They have a way of putting it into words and stuff.
Yeah. What does your wife think about you doing music?
She's always been behind me on it. That's one thing I could say is matter of fact there was a little small spell there where I pretty much just quit doing songs altogether for like it was almost about 3 or 4 months and I would just get in there and I'd play guitar just for a few minutes and put it back up and I just really kind of got out of it for a little bit and she come to me and she opens up a guitar case, brings me the guitar, she says, "I'm tired of it, start playing."
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she's highly supportive about me playing music.
yeah. Good. Um, when you're kind of like out and about doing your music and everything, um, do you get any kind of like people come up to you going, don't like your music, or do you get any trouble or anything?
Well, I get a lot of people pop up, and I've had a lot of them come up to me and say, "Well, can you? I can sing for you, or I can do this, do that, or I've got a song I'd like you to try to listen to." I've had a few of them do that to me here and there, and but as far as getting in trouble, I try to pretty much stay out of that end of it. When they start coming at me griping about something, I say, "Well, what do you need me to do? Turn it up or down or what?" And someone will say, "Well, I need you to turn it down." And that's when I say, "Well, I tell you what, I would turn it down, but then back over there can't hear it. And then they come over here and complain about me about how uh, how loud it is or how they can't hear it." So I said, "I've got an idea. Why don't you sit back there and sit up here, and maybe we can compromise?" Because I said, then they complain they can't hear me. Well, okay, work around it that way.
So when you're not playing music, then what do you do in your spare time?
Well, like I said, a lot of it is I'm writing songs, and of course I spend time with my family, and then of course at work. Uh, I'm constantly I just constantly stay busy. I mean, like in the last several weeks, I've spent probably the biggest part of doing a lot of promotional pitching to all these little taverns and places all over the world, all over London, all over Scotland, Ireland, Oklahoma, everywhere in the United States. And then after I got done with that, I said, "Well, there's that." And I said, "You know what? I didn't finish." And she looked at me and said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I got to do radio stations now." So I started pitching all over the world again, doing everything else, put my music everywhere, spanning the globe, and it's just an ongoing all the time. I just can't. If I settle down for a few minutes, I feel like, or even a day or two, I feel like I'm losing the race. I got to get back in there and start pushing back out there again.
Well, I started a radio station about 8 weeks ago now, and it's been doing really, really good. And you send me all the MP3s you got,
I
and
will.
I promise you, I will play every single one of them.
Well, okay, I'll definitely do that. I'll send you.
I will, because you help me out and I help you out, and that's the way it goes. You know,
Exactly. Yeah, I've got you. I'll link it up on there. We'll get you going. I'll do everything I can in my power to put you out there.
I, I look, I, I just want you to. I want to get your music out into the UK.
Hey, that'd be great. I'd love that. That'd be awesome because the more
That's
people
what.
like it.
Yeah. See, people, people think. People say to me, "Do you get paid for this? Do you
Uh,
get paid for?" Oh,
Actually, to a point, I do. I have like these little log numbers on my music and stuff. For some, it's an EN number. It's a UPC number. What that is it's a catalog number, and it shows that it's all been registered underneath the BMI. And so what I do is when I send these out to these radio stations and stuff, I give them the catalog number, and all they do is log that in. And every time they play my song, it just goes into that log, goes into BMI, and they pay me a percentage of that. And when I go out and play music places and stuff, they do me. I get paid for that, so it works.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and also when I play at places, they already pay me a little bit. Like when I play anywhere, most of the time. I've got a deal going right now where I tell people they can book me in a small band for $1,000 a show, or they can just book me and Keith for $500 a show. And a lot of people say, "Well, you're not making no money." I said, "Actually, I am because every time I play somewhere, I'm still getting paid for that, even when they're paying me. So no matter what I do."
Yeah. You know what, Brian? I've had people come up to me and say, "Hey, Steve, but you get all these people on your shows. Do you ever get paid? Me get paid, right?" And
Uh
I
huh.
say, "No, I do not get paid." I, and people don't realise I pay for the internet,
Right.
the StreamYard. I've got to pay for that, and I
Mm-hmm.
pay for all my radio and all that sorts of costs.
Right.
And everything like that. All I earn is if someone advertises like a advert on my radio station,
Right.
right? That's all I get. I
It's
don't get
called free.
anything
It's
else.
called free publicity. Is what it's called. Free
It's cool.
marketing.
Yeah. So what I do is I do all this for free, and when people there's some people up there, they kind of like have a go at me and say, "Oh, you're not playing this. You're not doing that. You're not having that person on my show." It's not because I don't want them on my
No,
show.
no. The thing about it is it's one thing is because you have a passion for it, and
Yeah.
that's first thing is because you have a passion for what you do, music and helping people out. And the second thing is you can always look at it as if it's not so much about getting paid as it is having a chance to meet new people all the time. Like for me, you got to meet me, and I live right here in Oklahoma, USA, and you get a chance to meet a variety of people from all over all walks of life,
I
and
do.
uh,
I
and
do.
and you get to do it for free. Some people they have
Yeah.
to pay to do that, and you're getting a chance to
But
do it out of love.
I mean, I've got doctors, I've got nurses, I've got all sorts of people. All
Right.
sorts of people. Anyway, can you play some more music for us?
I sure can. Let's see here. How about this one right here? This is a song here. I've been pitching along with my other one. I pitched. I've been pitching "Woman Like You," and I've been pitching this song here as well. This is kind of like the second song, and a lot of people seem to like this song here too. So we'll go ahead and do that for it. Let's see. Even though it's Sunday night, we'll still play it. Instead of saying Saturday night, I'll say Sunday night. Be cold, raining all week. Think I'll lay here, catch up on some sleep. Everyone's out on the town painting red. You feel right beside me here in bed. It's Saturday, Sunday night, and I'm feeling lazy. Hold me tight, you know I love you, baby. Oh, glass of wine, spend some time. Besides, I need some of you in me time. It's Sunday night, and I'm feeling lazy. No matter how cold or dreary outside, the thought of you feels just right. Been waiting for your call all day, and the thought of you takes me away. It's Sunday night, honey, I'm feeling lazy. It's Sunday night, I'm feeling lazy. And hold me tight, you know I love you, baby. Pour a glass of wine, spend some time. Besides, I need some of you in me time. It's Sunday night, I'm feeling lazy. It's Sunday night, I'm feeling lazy.
Well done.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Um, where can people buy your music?
I've got a website called bryantriple.org, but you can find it on pretty much anything: Amazon, iTunes, YouTube. On that website, it links it up. It shows you a whole bunch of places you can get it at. But it's pretty much on anything, the digital format, you can get it out there. And but you can get it cheaper if you become a fan on my website. Go to my website and join my fan club emailing list right there. What happens is all members get it for $5 a thing, where everything else is like $10 everywhere. You know, I mean, the CD, you download the music that way, and it's a pretty good deal when you get to pay a whole album for $5. I mean, and you're getting a lot of stuff on there because most of my albums are anywhere between 20 tracks and 25 tracks and stuff. So I try to jam pack a lot of songs on there and stuff. You know, that way they feel like they're getting something. You know.
Do, do you sign? Do you sign items and stuff?
I have Spotify spot, and also YouTube. I don't have the iTunes ones yet. I was thinking about opening up one, but all my music is sold on all that stuff. I do have. I've started up a TikTok account just here recently. I'm still trying to get the use of that thing. Haven't figured it out. That thing's crazy. We got me an Instagram account, Twitter, and got me a lot of little places there. But I'm also part of the. I just joined the Grammys not too long ago. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you won it?" I said, "No, I joined it." There's a difference. It's free to join. You just have to have a lot of things to do it with. Also, I become a member of the ISSA, which is the International Singer Songwriters Association, and I'm endorsed by a company called Nicola Brand Guitar Strings, and so it keeps me rolling a lot. I do a lot of stuff in between all there, and a lot of times I'm not on a lot of sites, and a lot of people think I'm on Facebook a lot when I'm on just enough to do my show, maybe a little thing here and there, check in and stuff, and leave. You know, because I stay so busy all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Got it. Yeah. Um, if you kind of like, right, I've got some other questions here. Hang on, let me.
Okay,
Nino says, hello. I did
how you doing?
did read more guitar playing. I see you're singing is on point. Bryan, your singing is on point. I wonder if you can sing Mark what regards misery and guilt.
Well, I guess I could. It's been a long time since I played that song, "Misery and Jim" from Earl Haggard. Misery and gin don't mix too well. Loud jukebox records don't play those wedding bells. Looking at the world through the bottom of a glass, all I see is a man who's fading fast. Sit down beside me and say it's alright. Home makes me love to me tonight. Well, our story and mine are the same. We only have ourselves to blame. Here I am again, mixing mystery gin. Sitting with all my friends, talking to myself. Look like I'm having a good time, but any fool can tell that this honky tonk heaven really makes you feel like hell. There we go.
Well done. Good try.
Don't want to butcher it up too much, but there you go.
Very good. Good, good. Um, we are coming to kind of like Christmas now.
Uh-huh.
When we come to a point near Christmas, how do you celebrate Christmas?
Well, when I say it's a busy time for me, it always is. It's because during Christmas, on Christmas Eve, we go to my mother-in-law's house. Then on Christmas Day, we go to my mom and dad's house. And plus, on the day before Christmas Eve, we try to cram a little time there for all of our kids to come over here. And it's just like boom, 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 just on nonstop. It's just like it never ends. And then finally on the day after Christmas, you're so worn out and full that when it's time to eat, you don't even know if it's time to climb into the kitchen or take a bottle of Pepto Bismol. You don't know which one to do.
Um, do you play any music at Christmas then?
Oh yeah, we go to my mom and dad's house, and all the family get together, and all my aunts and uncles. We all get together, and after everybody gets through eating and visit for a few minutes, within about a time frame of maybe 2 hours before everybody leaves, everybody breaks out the guitars, and everybody gathers around a big old circle and starts singing. We start off with some gospel music, and we do some country songs, and we go back into gospel music and just sing a bunch of. It's just on and on and on all the time. And it's just a big fun when you get all the family together, everybody harmonizing, everybody get together, just playing and singing stuff. It's kind of a cool thing. And last year I broke out the thing, went live on there and let everybody hear, watch us play live, and it was fun letting everybody hear everybody quartetting together and singing and jamming around. And my dad played piano, and then my brother played it. Then I played it because I forgot to bring my guitar, so I wound up having to play piano, and it was kind of fun.
That's what I was going to ask you. How many musical instruments can you play?
I can play a little bit of the piano, a lot of the keyboard. I could play, of course, I play rhythm and lead, and I can play harmonica, uh, to a degree, bass. My dad has played fiddle for the last 20 something years now, and I've been trying to. He's been trying to pick me up, wanting me to learn how to play it, and it's kind of tough for me since I'm left-handed. So, I mean, maybe here pretty soon I can find me a left-handed fiddle or something like that, and maybe learn. But I have played a dobro and banjo a little bit here and there. Touched it here and there, and I tried playing the steel. That's a tough little instrument to learn. The pedal steel guitar player. Woo!
Yeah, I see that you also you sing with your brother sometimes too, don't you?
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah. How's that then? Do you like singing together?
Yeah, quite a bit, man.
Yeah. So does when you always go out for gigs, then does he come along with you? And
Yeah, he'll play along with me quite a bit. Now Keith, he's been kind of like my. I taught him how to play years ago, and he's originally my rhythm. Originally he was a drummer, then he went over to playing lead, and then he plays that. And so we picked up a pretty good deal on that stuff, and we enjoyed playing music together, and it became official. He's kind of like my sidekick man now, no matter what I do.
sorry, Keith. Okay. Have you got any? Have you got a last song you can play for us?
I sure can. Any special ones you like to hear in particular?
No, you carry on. I love all your music, me. So.
Okay, let's see here. How about let's see. How about this right here? Well, another ever take your place, sweetheart. Not as long as I remember you. You're an angel in my special heaven. You're the brightest and my shining star. No arms could ever tear me, and no words could ever make me stray. I'll love you until there's no tomorrow, sweetheart. I'll always belong to you. No matter how far the distance, you'll always remain in my heart. You're an angel in my special heaven. You're the brightest and my shining star. No arms could ever tear me, and no words could ever make me stray. I'll love you until there's no tomorrow, sweetheart. I'll always belong to you. Yes, I'll always belong to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Put all in one thing. Thank you very much.
I tell you what, that was brilliant, Brian. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.
You are. Uh, we've got to meet up sometime. But I tell you what,
Yes.
I will be contacting you after Christmas and getting you back on. And
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
all right, thank you for all your time and spending with me and everything for the last few months.
Oh yes,
I
anytime.
wish I wish your family and yourself have a good Christmas and you take care and have a good year.
And same to you and everybody else out there watching and everything else. Same to you. May each and every one of y'all have a wonderful one out there because guys, we got to get through this COVID. Maybe 2021 will become a year of COVID free and loving free, where everybody can get back out and just be human beings again, enjoy life again.
Amen to that, Brian. Amen to that. Okay, can you sing us out with a song?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and sing you out. How about we'll try this in here. Next time we get together, we'll be that way. We wish you a
Okay.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. How's that?
See you later, Brian.
We'll catch you all later. You'll have a wonderful one. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. Thank you. There you go. That was Brian Creevy. Tell you what a bloke. What a lovely person. Don't forget tonight we've got the gospel shows here coming on. That'll be around about 8 o'clock. In the meantime, God bless you all and see you later on. It's a bit short here, isn't I, over that advert? But there you go. Anyway, I see you around about 8 o'clock tonight. If you come on to the gospel event with Mark Shoughton, here's the on. Cross my fingers. And in the meantime, take care, everybody, and see you again very soon. Bye bye.